Hi guys, it's Lena, and I just want to make a video talking about how I came out to my parents. I don't live with my mom or my dad. I live with my aunt and uncle, and they're a little bit more religious, and they really have a big hand up to God. Like they praise the Lord every day, every night. They have a really big faith. They just have a big faith in God. Um, and that's perfectly fine. So when I came out to them, well, when I was thinking about coming out to them, I was more terrified than actually telling my actual parents, like my mom and dad, because my mom and my dad, they're a little bit more laid back, but but they're also a little bit, closed-minded. They're not really open-minded, but I mean they're open-minded, but just like it's complicated. Anyways, they're Hispanics. They're Hispanics, and they have a big, thing of God, following the rules, following the Bible. But honestly, when it comes down to when it came down to telling my mom and my dad, they really had no room to talk because my mom cheated on my dad, and my mom was drinking and smoking, and she was a terrible wife and she was a terrible mom. I will have to give that. I would have to say that she is. So that's when I came out to her and she didn't really approve of it. I told her, you have no room to talk because, you know, she kind of brought up the whole, oh, that's not right. It's wrong. That's against God and da 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 da. And I'm like, you broken more rules than I have my whole life. What are you talking about? What do you mean that's wrong when you've done everything repeatedly over and over again for the last 40 years you've been alive? And at least I went into this big mess. But the first time I came out to my aunt and uncle, I was in 7th grade, and I was 13, and I told them that I was bisexual. And I was dating my first girlfriend, which is Ariel, that I dated for, we were on and off in middle school. And I came out to them, and my aunt would look at me and she's like, I think it's a phase. I think you're just doing this to start something to really get us going. It's just a phase. And I said, this is not a phase. Like, I truly, really am bisexual because when I was probably 7 or 8, I had my friend spend the night, and I would like literally cuddle with him, and I felt so safe and so secure. And I mean, after that, I just kind of liking girls. I loved girls, and they were just soft and sweet, and they were just everything. I also like men too. I mean, it wasn't like I was full on gay, but I mean, I knew that there was something odd about me, that I loved women. Women were just amazing. Um, so then when I kind of just dropped it after that, and then now when I went into freshman year and stuff, I found my girlfriend who I have now, and they kind of just caught on. They just kind of caught on, and I mean, at first they didn't. Were like, oh, okay, they're just friends, and then when they found out that she was gay and stuff, they just kind of started freaking out, like, oh my god, are you gay? And I just told them, I was like, I'm bisexual, and then I came out to them and I told them, she's my girlfriend, and they didn't like it at first. It was very difficult for us to even stay in my room to keep the door closed. Now we can close the door and they don't even care, but they don't want her to spend the night. So, and I don't think it's ever gonna happen because it's just a big religion thing they don't like. But I mean, they let me spend the night at her house, which makes no damn sense. So, um, yeah. So I mean, and then when I told my dad, when my dad asked me, are you dating her? And I said yes. He freaked out. He had the biggest bust ever, and he's like, that's not right. It's wrong. And I'm like, you can't sit here and tell me who to love and who I should love. I mean, because they did that to me with my last boyfriend I had. They didn't approve of him for reasons, and things got really bad between us, and we had to break up, and they broke us up. But I knew this time that I wasn't gonna let them do it. Like, I literally like this person. I really love her. And now they're somewhat okay with it. My aunt told me in therapy that she felt uncomfortable when I would hug her and kiss her in front of her or anything, but when I do turn 18, it's something that I'm going to be like, she's my girlfriend. You need to start calling her my girlfriend, and you have to get used to the affection that I give to her because I love her. I like her a lot. She is my life. She's my everything, and so I mean, they tell people that she's my friend, but I'm like, she's not my friend. She's my girlfriend. So, but that's just they just really care about their reputation more than they care about anything else. So, but I'm not the first person in the family who's turned out to be different. Um, there's a guy in my family I found out who is gay, but I didn't know that we had a gay family member. So it's good to know that I'm not the only one um, who likes the same sex. And it's a big relief to know that I'm not the first one taking that leap, especially coming out to a Hispanic family. It's 20 times harder than coming out to friends or peers. I'm coming out to my family who is Hispanic, and they're really hard to break. So really hard, and it's hard for them to come to terms with the fact that, okay, my daughter, my niece, or whoever likes the same sex. But I tell them, like, I still like guys. I'm really done with guys right at the moment, but I'm really happy with my relationship that I have now, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm not even freaking about it. So I'm like good to go. um, but yeah, and my girlfriend hasn't come out to her family yet. She's gonna do it probably when she leaves to college, and I told her not to tell them that I'm her girlfriend because her mom and her dad know, but her grandparents don't know, and she lives with her grandparents, and her mom lives with you know her grandparents too, and it's just a big thing. I got to meet her mom right away, honestly. Like, well, duh, because she lived with them. But I met her first, and then probably after 5 months of dating, I met her dad, because her mom and dad aren't together. So I met her dad, and they look so much alike. It's so scary, and her dad cracks me up sometimes, but he's very happy for us, and he's very protective of his daughter, of course, and it was really awkward. He's like, if you hurt my baby girl, he's like, I will kill you, and I'm like, okay, like, I got so scared, I was so terrified, I'm like, sitting at the couch, I'm like, I'm so scared, but he's a very lovely, lovely person, and he's very sweet, and, he was all like, so are you guys gonna have, like, babies and stuff, because I want some grandkids, and I was just like, I don't know. We haven't been together that long. I mean, we've talked about getting married and having kids, and I've had that conversation once with my ex, who was a guy, and it didn't turn out very well. So I try not to really dream too big because things can change. But I really love her, and I don't want anything to change. So we've talked about it, and we want to get to that point someday, but not right now because we're still young. So we're just enjoying the young life of love and stuff. And yeah, so she hasn't told her grandparents yet, but I think when she does come out to them, we'll definitely make a video. I am going to make a video of her leaving to college for you guys, and you're going to see me crying and bawling my eyes out and like crying. So I can't really come to the terms of her going to college, but she's like an hour away from me, so it's like an situation, but I'm gonna miss her, not her going to my school and stuff, but I'm very proud of her, so I'm very, very proud of my silly bear. So, anyway, so yeah, that's my coming out story to my parents. It's been a tough journey, and of course there's going to be people out there who don't approve of it, and that's okay. I mean, people have the right to have their opinions, but I feel like they don't have to be so harsh about it, but they are, and that's just ignorance for you. So, I mean, my girlfriend has taught me that there's going to be ignorant people out there, and it's just something I have to learn because I never was. This is my first serious relationship with a girl, And it's really showing me how just cruel people are and just mean towards the same sex. And honestly, why can't we just love each other equally? Like, what is wrong with this world? We need love, and maybe we should just get a whole big group hug. Yeah, better not. Never mind. I take that back. So anyway, so keep checking out the channel. I'll definitely make a video with my girlfriend about her wanting to come out to her parents and her grandparents. Sorry about that. Her grandparents, and you'll definitely have that up and going for you guys. I'm gonna talk to her about it. Maybe she can come by, probably after my class of driver's ed, and we can make a video. But anyway, thank you so much for checking out our channel, and we got our first subscriber, so thank you so much for subscribing. And like I said, the people who have inspired us to do this is just thank you so much for inspiring us to do this. It means the world to us, and hopefully you guys will tag along to this crazy journey with us, and hopefully it never ends. So I'll talk to you guys later. Say bye, Pablo. Bye. Okay, bye guys.